From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Detroit Tigers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test.
Over the course of a full season, Boog, there are few stretches where a team is clicking offensively, defensively, starting pitching, and bullpen. Right now, this is one of those stretches for this club.
Just about set to go. On the hill and coming off a great start, Matt Manning.
Boogie pitched into the seventh, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
All right, ready to get underway. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. And he deals. That misses the zone, and we're underway.
First pitch, 640.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Fly ball down the line. Vierling should have this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Tyler Stevenson.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Tyler Stevenson in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Jonathan India, batting with one down, takes a strike. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they do get the second out of the inning. Next for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. Right side, hard hit. That's out number 3. Reds leave one. The Tigers coming up. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark and towing the slab in this one, Nick Lodolo. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs. Situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off to the right. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Now it's Javier Baez. Ball one, no strikes. One down, base is empty. Sneaks through, base hit.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And next up for the Tigers, Kyle Dutch, leading the American League in homers coming into this one, having a swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Base is empty, one away. Here's a big power throw. Three of their runs yesterday. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Senzel settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. A lot of bat-to-ball skill in this offense, Chris. Very tough outs all over the place, and they're sporting the best team batting average in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're good hitters, Boog, but I'll tell you from experience, when you're on the other side of the field, you look at these guys and you just say, man, these guys are lucky because you feel like your team hits balls like that and they just don't find the holes that they seem to find. So I think it's a combination of being really good hitters, but also being lucky. And that's what this game is all about.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Man, just looking lost at the plate in this first AB. Some of those swings aren't even close.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On the ground. Throw over to Votto. Inning over. Detroit adds 2 on this homer. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
You softly cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softies in the winter. They ain't feeling you. See every time you see.
And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a pitch. In there at the knees. Going 1.
0-1.
Left-hand batter waits. Good eye right there. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. In there. And so now 1-2.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
In the dirt. Throw on to Torkelson, and Votto is retired. Now the third baseman, Spencer Steer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fought off foul. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
One gone, runner at first. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. That's in there. Strike one. And the right-hander deals. Got him. And there are 2 outs.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Will Myers now. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there. Steer off of first with 2 away. And now 1 and 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
That one in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Myers checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. And he walked him.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Now it's Nick Senzel. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. That one's in there, 0-1. Two outs. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Kicks and fires.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down. Next pitch misses. The count now 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air center field. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that's the 3rd out. Reds strand a couple. They trail things here. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Eric Haas.
The catcher, Eric.
Lodolo back to work. And there's a ball. Lodolo. He's known to have exceptional stuff. The strikeout number is usually way up there. However, he does have some issues with walks from time to time. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
And because of that, the pitch count can get high and not consistently deep into the ball games like you would expect for a guy who can get so many swings and misses.
And now the lefty cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. And it's about controlling that stuff, right? I mean, he's got to harness all of that electric stuff and keep it at least somewhat in the strike zone.
Yeah, I'd say a guy like this sometimes needs to simplify the repertoire. Instead of trying to throw 3 and 4 pitches, just stick with 2 pitches that are very effective. Perhaps you can keep the pitch count down, get yourself deeper into the ballgame.
Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
Swinging a foul straight back. Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. Pulls that one foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And now it's Jonathan Schoop. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Bounce to the left side, and that's just foul. Next one just misses. Ball 1.
It's a good take.
The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the left fielder, TJ Friedl.
Number 29, TJ Friedl.
And a pitch. Well struck, right field. And it's gone. His 13th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a pop-up. 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
India.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Hernandez makes the grab, 2 down. So now it's the full hole hitter, Elly De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1.
De La Cruz.
De La Cruz in his rookie season, batting in the cleanup spot, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 1 for the Reds on the homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Matt Vierling. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. And he's safe at first.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
And there's the strike.
1-1.
Vierling gets his lead at first with nobody out. Line drive, caught. Takes it to the bag himself, but he's back in time.
Up next is the shortstop.
The batter now, Javier Baez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Baez, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, a former first-round pick back in 2011. There's a strike. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Kicks and deals. This one in the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Runner at second here, one gone. Next pitch is downstairs.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Got him swinging. Now it's the power speed combo. Kyle Dutch. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings through that.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tigers leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter now is Joey Votto.
Joey Votto.
Manning back to work. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's the third baseman, Spencer Steer. And he's already singled in this game. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next offering misses. 3-0.
3-0.
That's a strike. Righty delivers. And that's a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Designated hitter, Jake Fraley.
Now it's the DH, Jake Fraley. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Oh, and 1 now. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So 2 down. Now it's going to be Will Myers. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The pitch. Swings and misses. Had him out front for strike 3. So 1 left for Cincinnati, and our score remains 2-1. Back at Comerica Park, ready to go, bottom 4. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside edge. In the air, out towards left center, and no one can get there. And he's got a double. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
0-1.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
The catcher, number 3.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Eric Haas. Grounded out his first time. That's a little bit low.
Down. Ball.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
2-1.
One out and a runner at second. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
No, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
Cabrera stands in now and watches strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The pitch. That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch is popped up.
Infield fly rule in effect.
Number 7.
Jonathan Schoop now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses the zone. Ball 1. There's a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
At the belt and fires. And now 2-2. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Schoop gone to the play, and that'll do it. So they strand a pair. We've played 4. It's the Tigers 2 and the Reds 1. Back here in Detroit, ready now for the 5th inning. And now Nick Senzel.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. And he deals. And that's in for a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Oh, 2 now.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of...
Got him swinging for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Check swing, no appeal. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throws to first, and the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Tyler Stevenson, 1 for 2. First pitch, just misses.
Ball.
And that one off the outside edge.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That's off the mark, and now 3-0. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Jonathan India at the plate. And he takes a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Stevenson rounds second on his way to third. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Tag, safe at home. It's 2-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Nelly De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Run scoring double here for the Reds. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back here at the ballpark, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Matt Vierling.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And the first offering is not close.
Well, these Tigers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations. And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Riley Green. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Line drive, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
So up next, Javier Baez. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Swings and misses. 0-1.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have
swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any. And welcome back. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Joey Votto. And a pitch. Just missed. Votto measures 6 feet 2 inches. 39 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one to first. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman,
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
This one smoked out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Designated hitter.
Now it's the Reds DH, Jake Fraley. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a strike on the outside edge.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez on the move. Nice grab on the run. And the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back at Comerica Park. Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in is the wind of the pitch. And ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. That's through there for a strike. The pitch. And now it's filled up.
Count is full.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way like a beach ball.
Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Digging in, Spencer Torkelson. That one's in there, 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering is foul back. No outs, runner on second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him to 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Hernandez swings through it for strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Dutch, the runner at second with 1 away. Line drive, he brings it down. Nice play.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
Haas in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Now a screamer into the outfield. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
And now up to hit Miguel Cabrera. In the air, left side. Friedel makes the catch, and that is the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Reds 2. New inning getting started and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Will Myers. Manning back to work. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
On the ground, out to short. Not in time. He's safe. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play. And we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell on live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. And now, Nick Senzel. First pitch, and he just misses. Slice to right, and there's a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Back-to-back singles. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Matt Manning out of the game, and we'll be back with their out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher for the Tigers, Ken Giles.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now here is TJ Friedel in there, and it's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ground ball right side, and he grabs it in foul ground.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
And the righty deals. Left field. And there's 2 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Stevenson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. To second, but way too late. Safe there. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Runner leads away at second. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one's in there. 2-2 now.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Got him. And that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin Dunn.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And a pitch. Schoop up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside. Ball 1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. TJ Antone loosening up for manager David Bell. Santiago. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here. So he leaves the yard to left. And they add to their lead. It's 4-2.
Velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Now here is Matt Vierling just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Back to the mound. And that one handled. And saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single. Riley Green, the next to hit.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's...
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's the ball. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. The throw to first, 2 away now. So 2 down now, and here is Javier Baez. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Now 1-1.
That's a ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2.
Ground ball to the right side. He handles it himself. Third out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 4-2. You're dialed into the show. Jack Anderson gets handed the rock out of the pen, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise. So digging in, Jonathan India. And a pitch. Bounced up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. He is safe. And he beats the throw by a whisker. Singy, it looked like he might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close. So they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for them. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Elly De La Cruz.
Elly De La Cruz.
In there for strike one. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. He is safe, and that was bang, bang at first. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
One down. And now the first baseman, Joey Votto. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Very questionable steal attempt right there. You're down by 2 runs. Tying runs at the plate. Your run is so important. You have to be smarter than that. They can't be playing around in this situation. Trust the guy at the plate with one swing to tie it up. That right there could be very costly.
Anderson ready to work. That takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
2 outs, runner at first. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. First offering, misses the mark. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. That's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position. Votto on at second with 2 down. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And time is called for a mound visit now. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. And just misses with that one.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there.
Welcome back. Now the third baseman, Kyle Dutch. And the right-hander back to work. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next one misses. And 1-1. Outside.
Ball.
In the air, left field. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying. Up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Waste no time there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Lifted in the air, right field. Myers drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Eric.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Eric Haas. In the air out to center. Senzel under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. One left for Detroit, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back here at the ballpark, and now the right fielder, Will Myers.
Number 4, Will Myers.
Pitching change here, Alex Lang.
And a chance at a super rare milestone for him right here. 60 saves, without a doubt in my mind. He's the best closer in the sport right now.
Here comes a pitch. And that one pulled foul. And the right-hander deals. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting,
Nick Senzel getting ready to hit.
Senzel.
Swing and a foul straight back. Lang is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Throw on to Torkelson. Now only one out remaining. So up next. And that one Wrapped foul. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Next offering is downstairs.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
The 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Out to short, Baez. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers add another to their winning streak.
These guys just keep rolling. This winning streak is out of control. I can't believe that they've been able to reel off this many wins in a row. You're playing big league players on the other side of the diamond, and they're just getting it done. Day in, day out, night in, night out.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.